Let us talk about cultivating intention. And my God, is this so goddamn important? We cannot live a great life if we do not cultivate this massive internal momentum into our minds and into our lives. A lot of us will fall for the unconscious indoctrination of looking at the apathy around you and being programmed with mediocrity. If you really want to create results, you have to create a massive amount of momentum, even if just the result is just being happy. There's a Japanese proverb or saying where it's like, a man that is happy is one with strong momentum. Think back to a time in your life, or maybe you're experiencing it right now, to a time in your life where you were busy as fuck, but you were strangely content. Because you were doing everything you can at your full capacity such that you felt fully spent. See, the thing that we don't realize is that we actually want to work hard because really we want to feel that we are fully spent. We want to feel that we put in our all, that we really spiritualized our life, that we put in an effort. But in order to actually make step one to putting in that action is we need to cultivate this intention. You can't even make a decision about creating a life better than what you have right now. You can't even make a decision if you don't first have that intention. How strong your intention is going to determine the results that you get. It's that strong mental backing. Do you have an experience where you just fully plowed through something, a set of goals, like it was nothing because you just had such an intention behind it? You knew that result was yours to create, and so you just went out and did it? What if the process of acquiring what you're admiring was in the same spirit? Where you have this massive momentum just in your mind, where you're like so intentional about everything you do, every little detail in your day, from how you organize your living space to how you organize your phone to your calendar, how you organize the people around you, how you organize, how you allocate your funds in your bank account, to for what to what you spend your money on. If I was to look at like a 24-hour cycle of your life, and how much do you think I would say that you're actually intentional about getting the results that you want? How much would I say that you are serious about creating that result that you desire? A lot of our motivations are hidden in these actions, right? It's all where the action is. That's really it. For example, waking up at an early time is one of the best things you can do for being intentional. Like an ungodly hour, like 2:45 a.m. Like you can still get your 8 hours, you just gotta sleep at like 6 p.m. But For example, to wake up at 2:45 a.m., you are gonna be damn fucking sure to make those hours productive if you're gonna stay to wait. If you're gonna choose to stay up and not just go back to sleep. This is an example of being more intentional. You're gonna be more intentional if you schedule your day. You're gonna be more like, and two, let's not rush past this real quick. Scheduling your day, meaning there's no white spaces. This doesn't mean necessarily, task after task after chore after chore. You can schedule in the day you want. Even the leisure. What would your perfect day look like? Be intentional about it. Do you want to have perfect days? So you feel great about yourself? Do you even want that? Then be intentional about it if you really do want that. Give yourself the gift of an intentional day by scheduling it in and actually fucking following it. Giving yourself enough sleep. Waking up at that time, on the dot, no sleeping in. Snoozers are losers. Snoozers are losers. What are you telling your people about the results that you're going to create? How are you designing just your life in general? To me, someone that's really intentional about creating the results that they want, they spend almost zero time on anything other than the goal. They also spend almost zero money on things that do not facilitate the goal. And they'll spend the majority of their money on things that will facilitate the goal. Do you kind of want the success you want? Because then you're going to kind of get that result. Vague visions will produce vague results. How down to the detail are you about what you want out of this life? What if you broke it down to artistic detail with timelines? By this time I want this, by this time I want that. What is that for you? If someone could look at your day, at your schedule, and like how you actually act and how much or how little you distract yourself, how intentional will they say you are about really becoming that individual? Becoming that individual that has acquired what they admired. Another thing is, how much do you write about who you want to become and the mindset you want to have? It reminds me of a journaling technique of journaling as if you already have the success you want. And you're just writing about how you got it. Already embodying the identity. How much are you embodying the identity of an individual that has the results that you're after? This is Manifestation 101. You cannot really achieve any result if you first don't even believe that result is yours to begin with. And this belief, this personal belief in that like this result is yours, is something that is cultivated. There's no other way around it. For some people, they can just make a decision, but I don't really believe that's actually true. I believe that they had some inklings like, yeah, it would be cool to do that. And then like they give themselves more direct experience and more direct experience and more direct experience. And next thing you know, they have an identity around, this is fucking me. I'm going to become the best in the world at this. Because they've put so much pain towards it. You know, our identities are solidified in the moments of pain. That's where our character gets written. And so what you are suffering for, or what you're not suffering for, will write the details of your character. And when you suffer enough for something, you'll start to really believe that you're entitled to it. And by that, I just mean like, you believe that like, you believe with such high regard that this is yours, this result is yours to claim, that you're willing to put way more effort into facilitating the goal than anybody else. How much are you visualizing being that individual? How much are you journaling about it? How much are you doing your affirmations? How much are you doing your shadow work to rid those glass ceilings? What are you willing to sacrifice? These are all things around how intentional you are with really creating that individual. How intentional you are with becoming who you came here to be. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.